And once again, hello, you all lovely gamblers. It is I, Yuri, with.
Hi, I'm Isiah.
I guess we're just actually doing this reverse. Yeah, it's me, DeadFun.
And I'm Cal, otherwise known as Clalagraphor.
And today we are talking about transformations. Well, we kind of had a small, not argument, but like, what the fuck counts as a power, like a transformation? So, Jed, if you want to explain to our lovely gamblers.
I
Okay, so
refuse to engage.
Okay.
I guess Cal, do you want to explain then?
Not really, but I guess I will. Okay, so what we are counting as a transformation is that you have to physically transform or like physically power up to a different state, but you have to revert back to your base. Example of this, a vampire is not a form because you can't revert back into like a normal state that is your normal state, but it can transform into a bat, which that is a transformation because that's to revert back to the vampire form. Another example is a werewolf would count as a transformation since you have to revert back to your normal human form.
I am, I can make that case. Okay, sure.
Thank you so much for explaining that thing, Cal. And I guess since we're going in a weird order, I will go first with my first pick, Armallizamon from the recent Digimon Beat Break.
Yeah,
For me,
dude.
it was a really well written like transformation, even though the last episode sucked with Gakkomon having to act like an asshole. But you know, it was well worth the wait of so long for evolution, and had a really badass insert song. I can't lie.
Yeah, like Digimon insert songs just like slap. I've seen like every Digimon series now, and like they just managed to make them work. But no, I'm getting what you mean. It feels like in that previous, it feels like occasionally in these episodic anime, they like to make they have sort of write it in a way where like one person's like the dick to sort of move the plot.
Yeah, it
I'm sure we
happens a bit
all
more
are.
than a lot of stuff. It's sad that was Gakkomon, but it made the
No,
most
like it makes
sense when
sense.
doing
Gakumon's
it.
sort of like a little shit, but that didn't make it, a fun
Not
watch.
right, yeah. But it was the afterwards, you know? We got great emotions from the human, like, his human partner, Kyo. Not Kyo. Fuck. Was it? No, it wasn't Kyo. My brain forgot his human partner's name for a second. I don't know why.
Well, in fairness, it's like 6 a.m., so I don't know. I guess that's like okay.
And then, and then between Gakkomon, well, yeah, it was a pre-evolution one.
Yeah, like I sort of like the dynamic they have now where like the Digimon's being like a little shit and the person who's like basically a
Stop being a
child
little
has to sort
shit,
of grow
yeah.
up pretty fast and like sort of be the responsible one between the two.
Because I haven't watched a lot of Digimon. This is not my first series, but it's wonderful, and it's actually getting a lot more into Digimon.
Yeah,
I
like
have a
normally it's not.
question.
Yeah, what's up?
So in the Digimon verse, is every story contained? Like, do you have to watch
Yeah,
all the
like
previous Digimon
like
stuff?
they're all
They're all-
contained, barring like one example because like 01 and 02, the first two shows were connected.
Yeah. Besides that, they're all like separate. And also, if I would recommend
Yeah.
Beat Break, it's been really good.
I was
Beat
gonna watch
Break
it, but
has-
I don't think it has a dub yet. So
Yeah, no. It has a dub.
Does Beat
it
Break have a
does.
dub?
Yeah.
I thought I could have sworn I looked at it though.
The main voice, the main person voicing MC is Hawks' VA.
I will say this. It's to me, Cal, it'll always be like a coin flip on if you'll like a series because I have no clue how you'll react to the characters. I don't know if you'll. I think most of the cast is like fine to like passable, but I think like yeah, I don't.
Gakkomon's the one character.
I have no clue if you're gonna like Agumon. I think you're just gonna see them as like a little shit. But like they're fine to me.
You know what? I'll watch it and I'll give you guys my take in whatever episode I finish it in.
You know,
Okay.
I like that, yeah. And then
Yeah,
are we
yeah.
doing a reverse order or doing the natural order for next up?
We're done
I
with
think
that
we
one.
just commit.
Alright.
I think we just commit to the bit at this point and just do
Yeah,
reverse.
right. Isiah, you're up next then, buddy.
Zoro World.
This was brought up as a joke earlier. How somebody said that I was gonna pick transformations from like Naruto, One Piece, and stuff. Well, shut up. The transformation's cool, and I like it. I like Naruto. I like his version 1 Kurama cloak,
Right, take a
and
shot.
it's cool. This
Wait,
looks really cool.
Wait, which
He
one's
looks
hot
like he's
one?
about to eat somebody's face
Wait,
off.
did you post it? Hold on.
This one, I posted.
Okay,
This one looks
okay.
cool. He looks like he's about to eat someone's face off, and I
You
like
didn't even
it.
choose his cool one.
Yes, I did.
Bro, if we're going like his best, like the form that he looks like the coolest in, it would have to be like his Toad Sage one where like he pulled up. I think his Toad Sage
yeah.
mode is like the coolest one.
It
I like that
does
one,
not
actually.
look cool. It looks like Naruto's eyeshadow, because that's literally what it is.
It looks clean as fuck, and then he has like the red drip on as well. Hold on,
His outfit looks cool. His outfit looks right. He just straight up just looks cool like this.
I'll be honest.
okay?
I'll be honest. The Toad Sage one that you said, Cal, just looks like a Smash Bros. Palette swap.
See?
I mean, I
how
can't.
subtle. I like how subtle it is.
It's
You
so
know,
subtle. It
actually,
doesn't even look like a form.
So I'm gonna be honest, a little. I can see where Cal's coming from that point. I do like both ones to be honest, even though I haven't seen Naruto.
What a stentrist. Have an opinion. I like this one tail form more.
Okay,
I'm just basing
gonna
that
be
on
honest.
visual looks.
What is this weird fan art?
My fucking Christ.
I don't. Okay,
So,
I don't
sorry,
like.
sorry. I
Naruto's,
went into I went into like NPC finding art brain. So I just chose the first one that looked the most visually appealing.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, that's
I
my god,
don't-
my voice is so fucking shot. Jesus.
I don't like Naruto's later forms because he literally just looks like a glow stick,
They do just look like a
and it's weird.
off Super Saiyan type.
No. He's all yellow. It just looks dumb.
I will say
looks
that
literally
I did dislike that they got rid of like the orange aesthetic as the series went on for Naruto. I also find it really
Orange is
funny.
like-
I didn't I didn't know that like everyone was meant to have a specific colored chakra or anything. And like the anime just said fuck that, I guess, which I find very funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Rasengan was originally like yellow in the manga, and then what they did with Ichigo and just turned it blue because the Getsuga Tensho was originally also yellow. They turned it blue.
Yeah, because
They
blue's the
fixed that, though.
superior color.
The Dragon Ball-ification of Naruto.
No, the Kamehameha isn't even supposed to be blue.
I'm telling you,
then.
just because blue is the superior color.
Wait, it's not supposed to be blue?
No,
What color is it
Yeah.
meant to
it's
be?
supposed to be blue.
What's it supposed to be?
I'm pretty sure it was also supposed to be yellow.
Damn, anime just hates the color yellow, apparently.
Damn.
Okay, but Cal, you are right about blue being the better color.
Oh, I was rage baiting. I don't believe that. If you believe that, you're boring.
Crazy.
Cal, Dad, kick him.
Rage baiting. We don't like it here.
Oh, I actually really like it here.
Yeah, I
guess
was gonna
Cal
say.
doesn't.
Here's the thing,
So,
you
like-
fucking like it because that's your only fucking coping mechanism.
Okay,
This-
Flash,
this
explain to
isn't
me.
true.
How does the Naruto earn the first form that they have? As a person that has not seen Naruto, sell me on it, like narrative.
Yeah.
Okay, he gets his neck broken by Sasuke,
As you do.
and then he gets really mad.
How
Then
can you
he,
be upset if your
beats
neck's
Sasuke
broken?
back.
So you're basically saying he broke my neck and he can't get up?
Hmm.
But like
Kick Yuri, please.
You actually okay?
he broke my
Okay,
neck
but-
and I can't get up.
Jesus.
Isaiah, do you want me to save you?
Aizen,
No,
aha.
No. Let kid drown. Let the kid drown.
I just want an
Okay.
explanation on like why to care.
Okay.
Isaiah,
I-
there are a few good points you
It's
can
the
make
same
here.
way it's the same way any main character gets their power up.
I could literally create like
either-
an entire dissertation on like Goku Super Saiyan, and that's like the most vanilla, boring form possible.
Like, okay, he's fighting Sasuke, gets his neck broke. Kurama was like, I'll help you. Just
Okay,
And
so it's like
then-
a Sukuna, but they're like, I've heard this that like Naruto has like a sort of like Sukuna thing, except like they're actually good, and so they like suck more.
Yeah, this was essentially the first time we had ever seen Kurama like actually aid Naruto. The other times that Naruto had transformed, he became like a mindless monster. And like you couldn't tell it was Naruto. Like if you look at like the beast form ones, he essentially loses control and like
Oh my
there's no
God.
resemblance of him. This was the first form where we saw like
Naruto,
Naruto
that is
able to actually utilize it. What's up?
I think 2 tails. Later on, it moves on to 4. If he goes past that, his skin starts to dissolve. It's like really cool.
Naruto, come
And then if you-
us. Your chakra's getting corrupted.
And then his chakra is also acidic. And then like if he like continues transforming, like bones start appearing. It also looks really cool.
I need this. I'm sort of homeless.
And then when he gets like 8, he turns into like this hairless fox things. It looks disgusting.
Yeah, dude, can you show me a picture? I want to see it now.
I actually, I want to see a picture now too. I haven't seen
Yeah,
Naruto.
see this weird ass hairless fox.
Okay, I'm looking it up. Give me a second.
I have it.
Already, bro? It's been like 5 seconds.
Yeah, dude. That's not even.
That is not. No. Okay, no.
Wait, is that one
That's
not
that's
it?
Killer B. That's literally
Oh.
Killer B.
Wait, did I grab the wrong one? Oh, I take.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking Christ. Okay, but I think you explained it pretty well. Dad, you want to be next?
Yo, Flash, who do you like more, Naruto versus Sasuke?
I hate Sasuke. He should die.
Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say
Sasuke.
there's a correct answer here.
I'm gonna be
Oh, you
honest.
hate
I don't.
Sasuke,
I don't
so-
like My Chemical Stab myself.
They're so cool and subversive. They're so.
Bro,
I like how
I don't think
they're.
I've ever met a Naruto fan that genuinely likes Sasuke. It's so fucking funny. It's
I
like
haven't met them, but I know they exist.
yeah, they're just wrong. Sasuke is like isn't even a good character, if we're being honest. Like the only thing that makes Sasuke like worth on screen is his aura farm moments. But once you actually go character wise, I couldn't give a single fuck. When I was watching Naruto, anytime Sasuke shit came up, I was like, I don't care. I don't fucking care. He's just a whiny
then he
little
tried to, like-
bitch who does nothing. Naruto had even more reason to fuck off than Sasuke. It's like
And then he
oh
tried
my
to out trauma Kakashi. He tried to out trauma Kakashi. He was like, what if I took everyone you known and loved and killed them? And
Yeah,
Kakashi was
dude,
like,
and
they're
as-
already dead.
And as
I'm
we know,
gonna be
Kakashi is.
From
and
what
as
I've
we
seen
know-
of Naruto.
Okay, then.
From what I've seen of Naruto, it feels like Sasuke was the emo boy that said, my life sucks because of X reason, when other people actually had it worse than him. But he said, let's make it about me. He reminds me of a pick-me child.
a little bit. I will say this: he didn't have no reason to do it, but it was kind of like, what the fuck are we doing here? I'm being like, oh, and then he finds out his brother's shit, and he's like, I'm gonna go against you for no fucking reason. It was so fucking stupid.
what it-
I
Here's
fucking
what it
hate
looks like, by the
Sasuke.
way. The hairless fox finally found it.
Look at that, dude. It's like a hairless rat.
That's a naked mole rat. What the fuck?
Oh, was this
Yeah,
at the
that's what that
pain
looks
fight?
like. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really cool fight. But no, I fucking hate Sasuke.
Oh,
He's
really? I can't tell.
trust me. No, I've gone on like a rant, full-on rants about this with my friends before. How like I feel like
Really?
Naruto would be better without Sasuke, if I'm being
Oh,
honest.
really?
I feel like Dad doesn't care and just saying, oh, really?
Crazy.
Look,
I
I say
can't
we gotta
believe
make
this.
a death battle bet at some point. And he's gonna have to watch Naruto.
Oh, fuck no.
That's the only way we can get him. And I should
No,
already say this. I
not
don't even fuck with
happening.
Naruto that much. I'm gonna be real.
Oh, really?
It's Naruto's meh.
Yeah, I'm with Isiah. It's a very meh show. It has cool moments, but it's like as a whole, I think it's a
I'm gonna be
very
honest.
whatever
I
show.
think I've seen later clips, and I think if I watch it, I know it's gonna be this shit sucks, and then peak. This shit sucks. This shit's.
Yeah, that's essentially
Just
what
skip the
Naruto
filler.
is.
Like, just skip the filler.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm
what
pretty
I
sure,
did.
Like, half of Naruto's filler.
But if I do that, then 1010 will do nothing then.
This is true.
She does nothing anyway.
I'll be perfectly honest. As someone who did a filler guide to
Okay, no,
watch
wait.
Naruto,
If you want more 1010, I have the perfect show for you.
what the fuck are you?
Rock
about to
Lee
say?
and his ninja pals.
This
It's like
is-
a chibi. It's a chibi type show.
Anyway, yeah,
It's
moving
peak
on now.
fiction.
Moving on. Dad, you're next.
Okay, then. So you all know Rock Guy. You all know the eighth. No, I'm not doing it. Okay. Now you see, half of this discussion is going to be. I have to have my choice be defended. Like technically, it feels like, but I still want to discuss it really bad. So I'm choosing Cell in the forms that they have.
Okay, wait.
Wait, what?
These don't count as transformations.
They do.
That's why he
They
has to
literally do.
defend himself.
Literally.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I need to make sure. Is this the guy who like stabs people and
It's
absorbs
this
their? Is this the guy
Yes,
that
it will
stabs people with
be.
their tail, absorbs their like energy and uses it to get more powerful?
Yes.
I think this is like one of the only episodes of Dragon Ball I've seen like fully is like one as a kid where he transformed it, and I thought it was cool, but also freaked me the fuck out, if I'm being honest. Like it scared the fuck out of me as a kid. I remember I thought about it for so long after the episode. I was like, oh my god, he just like stabbed someone and like because I imagined that he was like
dude.
sucking all their insides and organs out and was like taking everything from them.
Yeah.
That is what's
He
happening.
was weird.
Pretty sure that is what happened.
They aren't weird, they're cool. But still. Okay,
But-
Flash. Like, a cell can literally de-transform if, like, you remove an android from them.
That's no. Okay, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, no.
That
Okay,
literally happens!
I know it happened, but forceful, like, okay, that's like me reaching into you and removing your lung. And like, oh yeah,
No, because I didn't have my. This hypothetical. I didn't have my lung from the beginning.
you're literally removing something crucial to the transformation. So like, that's like, okay, there is no real life practical example I can give to Cell.
Yeah, because it's an anime form.
Okay. For those of you who don't know,
Like
here's how he
me.
gets his transformation. I didn't want to point you out. I wanted to, like, you know,
Or me.
save your feelings. You don't know about how Cell's transformation works?
I mean, not exactly off the top of my head. I've never seen Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Isiah, look in the card chat.
Anyway, moving on now.
Okay, here's how they work. So what am I looking?
I need you to confirm it so we can both get the gift. Do you see the one
Anyway.
that I sent you? I need you to.
Okay.
You were going to say
Okay,
though.
thank you. So,
Here's how Cell's transformation works. So there's these two androids, Android 17 and Android 18.
Is
When
that
he
the hot
absorbs
one?
those two, Android 18
Yes.
is yes.
okay.
No, 17's hot too.
You know,
I don't
yeah,
think he's talking
they're
about
both-
17.
Well, no, they're both hot. I would say.
Yeah, they're both hot.
But do you think he?
I was
calling
referring to the
17
one
the
where
hot
like the
one?
small guy eventually marries, if I know exactly.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
picked the right one. Yes, 18 is the hot.
17's married to nature, bro.
He has an actual wife though. But okay, I'm getting sidetracked again.
You're welcome.
So he absorbs those two, right? So when he absorbs one of them, y'all see like how there's three transformations or three forms there? If he absorbs one, he goes to the second, and he absorbs the other one, he goes to the third form. During his fight with Gohan, he gets punched in the stomach really hard, right? Like really, really, really hard. And then he throws up the girl. Now he's
just
back
ate
to that.
the girl.
Wait, what do you mean he throws up? Wait, he just throws them up?
They are hit really hard and they throw them up.
What else do you need me to say? That's literally what happens.
So bro can deform due to a tummy ache. That's crazy. I hope he doesn't get
Yeah,
food
okay.
poisoning.
Al,
Then,
Al,
okay.
when I punch you in the stomach and I make you vomit that up, am I like giving you a tummy ache? Is that
I
like how
mean,
that works?
Well, I more so mean like if it was just because he threw it up, it's like, I don't know, dude. If he eats like a bad cheeseburger, then he's kind of fucked.
No, I think that's more you
Okay.
trying to relate it to your own personal experience.
Okay, no, Cal, he eats people. I don't think he can get a stomachache from eating something bad.
So is he a vulture?
What?
Is he a
What?
vulture?
I'm confused of how.
Huh?
Because you said he
Yeah.
can't get sick from eating bad shit. That's literally
He's
what
a
vultures
biologic-
do. I'm so
he's an
sorry. That
android.
wasn't like an
He's
insane
literally-
thing to say. Vultures
He's literally a
literally
robot, bro.
can eat the black plague and be fucking fine, okay? Their like internal organs can resist so much shit because they literally just
then
eat
yes.
dead carcasses. This wasn't
Then
an
yes.
insane comparison.
A
No, I just
biological
didn't know what the fuck
android.
we're talking about.
He's an android, bro.
I'll be real. I always thought he was like an animal. I'll be honest.
Okay,
I
like a-
never knew he was an
That's what I was
android.
Like a
Then,
bio
okay, after he gets punched in the stomach, he turns himself into a bomb, blows up a planet, comes back, and he's back in his final form again somehow.
Bro, what is Dragon Ball even about?
And then
Yeah.
Gohan blows him up.
Power of friendship by beating the fuck out of.
Dragon Ball is like still
It was about
okay,
martial arts.
so-
It was about martial arts and friendship and adventure in the beginning. Then it became about who can blow up the biggest planet.
So, Flash, why will you disagree that this is a form?
Oh, this was dead.
Because he cannot go back on his free will.
They
cannot go
could, they
back.
just don't want to.
No, he can't. Okay, no,
Yes,
no,
they
no, 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 no.
could. Yes.
He just put a finger in
He
his
can
mouth
only-
and now he de-transformed.
It's very extenuating circumstances in which he can de-transform.
Yeah, but that
You
still
know-
makes it still
I'm gonna be
okay.
honest,
And
them getting low gift by throwing up reminds me of a friend of mine.
Bloated is crazy.
He did not get no dick, bro. Goku died. Like, Goku literally died.
I
Yeah,
said it by
dude.
throwing up.
also died.
Trunks was just like shot. But like with that
Oh my
said,
god. Oh,
Flash like have conditions and they can turn back into the previous forms that they have. I don't see how this. Do you think if a person will stay in the new form that they have, it doesn't count then? Some just stay as werewolves, Flash, and they just I don't know. They just,
well, okay.
I've seen that in like certain
Some-
media. Like,
In some media, they're literally stuck as werewolves.
yeah, it's still
Okay.
a form.
It's okay. No. We already established. If we're going by vampire rules, like we said before, if they're stuck in that form with no way of transforming, then it's not a transformation anymore.
Turn backs.
I was gonna say
I
I'm with Dead on this one. This does count.
Doesn't.
They
if you
they
get
just
punched in the
choose
stomach hard
not
enough.
to. They just.
Well, no, he just said he can willingly
Okay.
do it. He just chooses not to.
Okay, have you seen him willingly do it? Have you seen him willingly
They
de-transform,
just
Dad?
don't want to.
Have you seen him willingly de-transform?
You think they want to?
No, but have you seen him?
Okay, wait.
I-
Super easy. If he wanted to like de-transform, he just has someone punch him in the stomach really, really hard, willingly, and now he de-transformed. Even if he can't just like do it automatically. There.
So no,
I
Flash.
don't know.
I
I don't know. Throwing up's the
you know
way.
I don't want to stay on this conversation anymore. Go somebody else. And Cal,
No.
go.
I didn't even say my reasons, bro.
Throwing up is
So
power.
fun.
I don't know. Throwing up is power up. Anyway, Dead, your reason?
Okay then, so now I'm really getting into that. The reason I like Cell's different forms will be that I really like I think they'll be the best forms in all of Dragon Ball. I think with each you can sort of criticize how they come up and the implementation that they have. I think with Frieza you could say that Frieza's forms are literally just fillers. So like because Frieza just like I guess held himself back. And that sort of makes less and less sense the more from like the Dragon Ball cosmology we eventually see. Then we have Boo, who just like takes in different warriors and like yeah, just like I guess literally eats them. I don't know
Is
how
that
else
the
to put
pink
it.
one?
Yeah, the pink one.
Yeah,
And like the problem there will be that it just sort of feels like each time they're gonna lose, it's just like, oh well, now I'm just gonna eat this new person. It's like why didn't you just run away, bro? Why are you still here if you know they're capable? They can do this. But with Cell, each form that they have serves a very specific and very creative, I think, use. You can sort of have the entire arc that they're from be divided up into like what forms they're from. In the beginning, we first see that they're like this person that will seek Ray, as weak as it may be, to have themselves be powered up, and it does work. They didn't like brain worth shit. They were just like up to the when they did that first battle with like Piccolo, they just all they did have to work with was like the DNA that they were born with, and then like a bunch of humans they ate. And I think the scene is really cool where Piccolo's like, "Oh shit, dude, I'm battling like 1,000 different humans, stuff like this."
I
From
actually think
there,
that's a specific episode I saw as a kid.
yeah. I like
Little
as
spin kicked him
well.
in the face.
I like as well that scene where like I know it doesn't mean shit to us now because like Dragon Ball stuff has become so normal, but like when Cell decided to pull up the Kamehameha, that was like sort of crazy when it first came up. The fact they just casually used it, especially if you didn't have the context back then when you were first, seeing it. But still, I think Cell's like introduction was first very cool. They were like, I think, a very unique villain in that they were just this like sort of like from a horror movie, this like evil force that was just here to try to like eat and consume. We eventually cut from there to like I saw that card. We eventually cut there from like them being like by the time that they like take on the main characters and the at that point villains in the arc 16, 17, 18. They have become the like dominant force, and from there they like there's like a little back and forth, and then they reach the second form, and I think the second form is like the perfect example on like what a hype tool is. I think it was they were not scary at this point, they were not monstrous really, but they were still like they did serve a good narrative role, and the fact that they could like beat the fuck up and like beat others up in a way that like separated power levels, because like if they were in final form it makes no sense if like Tien could affect them. Because they're in second form they can do stuff like the Kikoho blasts and still have it like make sense within the narrative that
I'm
it
gonna be
sort of
honest.
works.
You're losing them.
I love that scene. Here's the thing. Because the abridged series.
But still, and then like the perfect form that they have will be like a good final evolution and final boss, as they basically like set up the arena the rest take part in. And I guess the final reason I like Cell's different forms is that, and it's sort of just hit me. I think it's sort of cool. Normally with this sort of person, I think you see this in like Hunter x Hunter, where like the perfect life form will have like a ton of like self-contemplation. But with Cell, each time the different forms they have, they're just sort of Cell at no point will sit down and be like, why am I doing this? What am I doing? What is up with this? They just sort of like do as they're programmed. But in Flash, that's correct, I believe. I don't know if
He
it's
never
like
just
some.
like some. He's never like some. What if I don't want to? What if I want to start a bakery? What if I want to run a YouTube channel? Never like thinks of anything besides. This fight's gonna be so cool and fun.
I guess that could make it seem 2D, but I really like how first it reflects the fact that they've like taken in the main DNA that they're composed from is from like characters who like to battle. They have like a raw innate desire to like battle, and I think that's like how they show it and don't like point to it like too much is very cool. But I think as well, I just like the fact that I just like the fact that it doesn't come up much. I think the fact that they don't really question it, and more so it comes down to like we're just doing this now. Yeah, dude, fuck it, pull up. I think that makes what Stealth does be way more like sort of, I don't know, many different like channels and like creators still reference the Cell and like made current media still like use Cell's person because I think that they have like they have like charisma on screen. They can sell the fact that like, yeah, dude, I am just here to like blow up the earth because I want to have a good battle and then I'll just move on. So I think, yeah, I like Cell's overall narrative implementation, and I think the forums will like even more so help with it. I think how they transition into like different phases and how they each like define like how they act is sort of the perfect way in like how you can use a form like this. So that's Cell. Yeah, dude.
He's green.
They are green. I think my favorite part was when Trunks decided to spawn camp them by like making travel factor.
Yeah, okay.
Al, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're
I'm up.
I think
Okay.
had an actual reason. My reason was just I think Naruto's transformation looks cool. He went on this whole tirade about the
Okay.
meaning behind Cell.
My next one is the Incredible Hulk from the MCU. Now then, I have a few different points with this. One, I have heard that the MCU Hulk ruined comic Hulk. I don't know anything about this because I don't read comic books. I'm not a fucking nerd, okay? I watch movies like a man. But with that said, the MCU Hulk is really fucking weird, right? Because it's one of only like 2 characters in all the MCU that Marvel does not own. That being Spider-Man and Hulk.
My goat.
Since Hulk is technically owned by Universal. Now then, I think his beginning iterations are pretty good in the MCU. His first movie, while not the best, and I honestly didn't care for the actor that much, I think was a fine introduction. And then once we see him again in Avengers is when we start going, oh shit, right? And what I really like about the Hulk's transformation, right, is that we see like the dynamic with him and Bruce as the series goes on, where at the beginning, like in the first movie, it's clear that like Bruce and the Hulk have like some type of connection. Like he's not just a brainless monster because he shows kindness and compassion to the one person that Bruce like cares for at the time. And then in like Avengers, we do see he's kind of like a mindless monster, but he can still like comprehend like, hey, I shouldn't do this. Like when Captain America's iconic line, Hulk smash, and we see him smile, right? Like I am being allowed to go out now. And then again, it's basically the same dynamic in Age of Ultron, but then Thor Ragnarok is when we really start to see the dynamic where Hulk basically hijacks Bruce Banner's body for like 2 years and becomes like a warrior out in space. And during it, we see Hulk like have actual like human speech. Yes, he talks kind of like a toddler, but he's capable of actually talking and comprehending. And we can see that like he wants friends and that he's like maturing mentally in the Hulk state. Because we see like this really nice interaction between Hulk and Thor where he's like, you don't ever want Hulk. You only want Banner, which is like played off a little bit as a joke, but I think is like a really touchy line. Whereas like Hulk perceives himself as a monster as well. Like he knows other people just want him for his strength and not for like who Hulk is as himself, right? Which I think is really cute and really touching. And then we see like by the end of the movie, like Banner and Hulk are kind of like in sync now. Like they finally found harmony with each other towards the end of the film. And then we see a little bit of this in Infinity War where Hulk's like, I don't want to come out now. I got my ass beat from Thanos and I'm scared, essentially. The first time Hulk has ever shown fear. And then Endgame happened, right? Which I don't know how many people know this, but there was a scrap thing from Infinity War where originally what was going to happen when Bruce Banner was in like the Hulkbuster armor and was fighting one of Thanos's goons, right? And was like getting his ass beat. The scene where like Banner's like, come on, we got a Hulk now. And Hulk yells no. That scene was meant to play out differently. Where in that moment, it was meant to be a life or death situation. Like this is the first time like in like years Banner has ever thought, wait, I might actually die here. Because every other time he's ever had to worry because the Hulk would always come in and bail him out. And in this moment, it was meant to be a cute heart-to-heart with Bruce Banner and the Hulk, where they would finally come in as a full-fledged form, as that's where Professor Hulk is meant to be formed. Which I think, had they done it this way, it would have been amazing scene.
I can see you on that one, actually.
Sorry?
I could see a point on that one. That one would have felt like a little bit more better to get Professional Hulk at that time.
Yeah, okay, yeah. After like the weird time skip that happens, Nerd Hawk just showing up out of nowhere just kind of feels, you
Yeah,
know.
that's
Weird.
That's what I was getting at, where I feel like they kind of ruined almost all the development by having it off screen, where like he just appears, right? And like he talks about it, like what happened, which narratively makes sense, but I feel like we had so much build up and then we just didn't get to see the payoff. And now, from what it sounds like, from what we know from Spider-Man Brand New Day, that the Hulk is gonna revert back to how he was. So now I just
What?
feel like, oh yeah, Hulk is meant to be an antagonist in the brand new Spider-Man film. And if what we know is to be believed, which like the leakers who know it have been pretty accurate so far, other projects, he is meant to basically revert back to like his normal Hulk rage state and is gonna like go on like a terror attack in New York, which again pisses me off a little bit because I feel like up until like Infinity War, we had like this really good narrative story between Hulk and Banner that feels like it got rushed and had like a cheap ending in Endgame. And now we're gonna revert back in Brand New Day. So like, I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Even with how you explained it, it just feels like Hulk's entire story has just been like off screen. It's just, I don't even think you sold me on like the beginning parts being like.
I think it would be nice to get like an actual Hulk film. I could see where Dead is coming from, but it's
Dude, all of Hulk's
a
development happens
weird
off screen.
thing.
That's just like I don't even buy the yo, dude. How much time were they like pre Ragnarok like on that battle world?
2 years.
That's crazy. That's
Okay.
Because essentially
Different
what
Hulk
happens is that the Hulk leaves after Age of Ultron.
Individual Ultron.
Yeah, he gets on like a little space shuttle and leaves, where it's like I can't remember the exact reason. Oh, it was because Hulk felt like he was too much. Like he felt like he kind of only ruined things in the most part. So then he drove off willingly, like the Hulk, not Banner. Hulk did this and flew off into space. And then eventually he crash lands into the battle planet. And that's where he basically lived for 2 years until Thor ended up there.
I don't know, man. I saw that movie. I don't know. I guess it just didn't feel that built up to. I just feel like it just sort of happened because like that's the plot point they need to hit on.
Hulk just like shows up, says stuff that I would have wanted to see, stuff that would have been
makes
cool,
sense. It doesn't like.
and then he just
I don't
kind
know.
of leaves.
I liked their story, okay? Would it have been a lot better if we got a Hulk movie? 100%. But Universal are fucking bitches, okay? So blame Universal, okay?
Well, it'd have been nice to see Hulk stuff on screen, maybe, but you know, I like it conceptually.
I'll take what I can get, okay? Universal, please just sell Marvel the rights, please. I'm begging you. I'm actually either there or let them make a fucking movie.
By the way,
Don't
I've
let
been
the-
sold.
Please.
I've sort of been sold on Hulk since I like decided to watch the Planet Hulk like that story arc because that's just like cool on its own. But like I think now that I've seen a couple like essays on it, I think Hulk's like maybe one of, if not the best Marvel heroes. I don't know. I'm like sort of a Hulk fan now. I know Flash, but like yeah, it's just like all those. It feels like most, if not all, of the stories that they have. Yo, dude, they even did this in like the She-Hulk series, and I don't even hate that series that much. It's like it exists to me. Yeah,
I don't know,
but
you were
like
hating on it pretty hard the other day.
I still stand by. I still stand by that. I like Dark World more than it. Yeah, I'm gonna stick by that opinion.
Which is an insane take, by the way.
You said you like She-Hulk. I think that's a more like modern
Hold
culturally
on,
insane take.
hold on. I said it was a
Oh,
fine
wow.
show. I said it was fine. I think it was middle of the road. Do I think
It
it's the
could have been
best?
better. It could have.
Do I think
It
it's
could
the
have been
best
way better.
MCU project that's come out? No. Do I think it's the worst? Fuck no.
It
I
could
feel
have
like
been
there's
way
been a
fucking
lot
better.
worse.
This is okay, buddy.
No. Okay, because I'll have opinions on other things. This was just such a middle of the road show for me. I had some laughs. I cringed. I was like, okay, this is like whatever. But saying it is worse than Thor: The Dark World is just straight up wrong. Nothing is worse than
Which
Thor:
one's
The Dark World. That's the
It's
second Thor movie.
Yeah.
Which is
yeah.
notoriously the
Dark
worst
Elves.
MCU movie, which is so fucking boring, right? Like, here's the thing, right? At least with She-Hulk, when I'm watching it, I'm getting like some type of enjoyment out of it, right? With
Oh,
Thor:
you
The
like
Dark
it?
World, I'm like,
Oh, you
I'm
like-
falling asleep. I'm like, I don't care what is happening. The plot is all over the place. Things just fucking happen. And I'm like, whatever. I guess we're doing this now.
If you take the bare minimum assumption, then She-Hulk is like She-Hulk's like 60 minutes more than Dark World, and it's yo, dude, the entire conflict the show has can be broken down to like, okay, then I'm not having this conversation with you because that's not really the topic at the moment. But in
Yeah,
the
but
show,
No,
when
continue.
it's
Continue.
ended, in the show, when it's ended, we have 2 more forms to make it past each. We know. So
I think
like,
we're gonna have to
Don't
limit it to
continue
2. We're an
that.
hour into recording.
Yeah,
so
that's
with
why.
that,
That's
so
why I
with
saved the one.
that, they like skip Hulk having a child and then like growing up. Scar's like a pretty massive part in Hulk's story normally because like, and I know you're trying to relate to the comic books when it's different. Yeah, I know. But like the base fact on its own that they skip past Hulk being a parent because I guess that just happened is like crazy. I'm gonna bet that you all didn't even know that like Hulk had a child in the MCU.
I
I
knew
did,
because
but I had mentioned it to you the
oh
other
my
day.
god, it's such a non-factor that like I just
So
forget.
dead to all of it
'Cause-
happened green.
Okay, Yuri, what's your next point?
That Hulk bit took a lot.
Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna have it. What you call it? The Soul bit took a lot. The Naruto bit took a lot. Okay, every
Anyway,
bit has an
time for another
incredible.
longer bit. Tadador from Kamen Rider O. This form, this was the hardest thing to actually pick because I was debating about this. This is, you know, what Kamen Rider is. It's a wonderful, amazing show he's trying. So talking about this homeless
It's
man.
meh.
So, in the show, Kamen Rider O's, we follow this homeless man named Eiji who has to, you know, fight these things called yummies and their desire, and they're all based on desires. So in the show, we see another one of these yummies named Ankh who has to help and they're all based off of animals, Ankh's being a bird. And in the show, Ankh is looking for his coins because of all desires are based around coins, and they're all like looking for their 10th one to be full again. And in the show, Ankh only has just the 2 to 3, and we later find out that the Kogami Foundation has been hiding a coin from Ankh, and we see the form, and it's yes, wonderful action, wonderful choreography. It's chef's kiss to my. And in the finale, spoilers for Kamen Rider O's, Ankh has to literally sacrifice himself for Eiji to use the combo Toshiro. It's his last combo left, and it's seeing the bond between friends for me was wonderful. I teared up during the entire way, and there is a 10-year later special where we saw an upgrade form for Tojdor, and I could say it was beautiful moment. Friends, it has made me cry. Kamen Rider O's is wonderful, guys. I'm tearing up right now about it. Fuck, I love Kamen Rider so much.
Okay, then the glaze is
What?
crazy. Glaze.
Yeah, no. I'm glazing this because it's, in my opinion, the best Kamen Riders. I don't care if I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts, I'm glazing this.
I'm gonna mention like a random pick as well, but yeah, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I comprehended nothing of what you said.
Yeah, I
Like-
was genuinely trying to like I was quiet, I was listening. You did not sell it to me. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, the problem is I didn't understand anything. It's like you said a bunch of words that mean something, but I don't understand what they mean.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
what part were you confused by, Fenman? I'll explain all of that.
Just about all of it. I don't understand the world of Kamen Rider, so I don't understand all the things that you mentioned. Like
So, brief
it's a
description.
whole
Basically, Kamen Rider are like transforming vigilantes to help you fight monsters every single week. There's one to like they're all in their separate universe, and this one's Kamen Rider O's. They have to fight the monsters who use. They're all called the greed. They basically twist human desires to be something twisted. Like, oh, for example, one guy wanted to eat a lot of food. They turned him into a person who just kept on eating and did not stop eating food at all into a cat. This when we saw Tajidor, it was. I'm trying to think if I actually had to like say it exact. In the show, Ankh was trying to find all his medals to be full again. He hated the main character. I was like, you know what? I'm only doing this for 2 reasons. Ice cream and to get my coins to feel full again. And the show, AG, the main character, yes, ice cream. In the show, AG, our main character, was like, you know what, I'll help you. And he did give him his coins after that fight, and it was choreographed so well. And the trust between the 2 friends at the end of the series, that Ankh was sacrificing himself just for AG to use that final combo of Tojdor to defeat the final villain. Fuck, I fucking love Kamen Rider O's too much. I love the Homeless Man series. Fuck, that's all I can say about Tojdor.
So Isaiah, what's your next one?
Okay. This is something that I don't think I brought up the form before, but I brought up the catalyst for the form before. Okay. So, question for you all. y'all. Has there ever been a show that you just don't like, but you think the world is interesting enough to try to get into the show?
Yeah, Flash. That's
yeah.
She-Hulk.
That is Chainsaw Man and Star Wars.
I tried getting into this show by trying to read. I tried watching the anime, then I tried reading the manga, then I tried reading the light novel. I didn't like it. I like the world. It's so interesting.
Is it Tokyo Ghoul?
No, what I'm talking about is High School DxD. The thing I'm talking about is the main character's power, boosted gear. It's a sacred gear. A sacred gear is a weapon made by God, Kill God. His boosts his power every 10 seconds. This form right there is called a balance breaker. It ups all his stats and his abilities. And it's like a dragon thingy and it's cool. So I think it's really cool. And he has a dragonness in his arm, by the way. It's a whole thing. And I cannot just randomly talk about stuff like y'all did, like how y'all like progression and stuff. So ask me a question and I will answer it.
The breast reduction scene in that?
Oh, you seen that clip.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, I don't know about this clip, but I think it sounded so upset that you know about it.
No, I wasn't upset. Okay, so sacred gears are powered by desire. I brought this up to y'all before. I don't know if y'all remember this. It was a while ago. And he likes boobs. And so this one dude was like, hey, if you don't stop him, he's gonna shrink your girlfriend's boobs. And he's like, no, you monster! And then got a big power up. And then he kind of folded, bro.
I'm so upset. Sorry.
Why?
Carry on. Sorry.
Why are you so upset? What did you do?
I don't want to talk about
It's gonna be some pulls up Karuto channel where
it's not Karuto. It's not fucking Karuto. It's Pokidoku. I thought a Pokemon was a psychic type and it wasn't. I'm fucking angry now.
Okay then.
Okay,
Flash.
someone please.
Yeah.
I think
What are you saying, Dad?
this feels very 2000 anime-ish.
It is
Isn't
very
it
2000
anime?
Yes.
And
It's
based on that
it's
clip you
2000.
just said, I don't mean that as a compliment. I don't-
Oh, this show is trash doo-doo garbage. It is
Okay,
in
good
fact the
talk.
worst.
Discussion, man.
I've tried multiple times to get into the show. I like the world. I just can't.
Well then.
It makes me angry. You can't make up an interesting power system with an interesting world with just interesting things and make the show unwatchable.
Isn't it just like
And
a
apparently-
Gooner show?
Yes,
Am I
very much
tripping?
so.
Okay, like, yeah,
And apparently this show is coming back soon.
yeah, because
And-
Gooners watch it.
Okay, but no, this show's been on hiatus for a long while.
Gooners wanted to return, dude.
Did they?
I guess, well, it came
Probably.
back.
Probably shows.
How else can you explain it getting a comeback?
I don't know. It just makes me angry. Like, it has such interesting things.
Well then,
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna die or something. There you go.
you don't die, buddy. Chainsaw Man. From Chainsaw Man.
Ah, Dennis.
No, it's Dennis.
I love Dennis. He's a menace.
Same here.
I don't like
Mhm.
Dennis.
I find Dennis. I
Why don't
actually
you
like
like Dennis?
We had
I
a
like him.
whole chainsaw episode about this. I just don't care. I don't care about Tenji.
You could choose if you just don't care, and that's like personally like how you feel with it. I can't make you personally feel different. It's
It
just like
he has some cool scenes and stuff like that, and like he's a fine. I can see why people like his character. I just don't.
yeah, like if that's it, I can't really have you persuaded.
Like we had a whole episode on this. Like I don't care about the characters in Chainsaw Man that much.
I love the characters in Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't. Chainsaw Man is essentially what Isiah said about High School DxD, where it's like I love the world. I love the concept of the devils and the demons and stuff like that, and hybrid forms. I think the mechanics and the power scaling in it are really fucking cool. Like I would love to run a D&D campaign, or especially play in a D&D campaign set in the Chainsaw Man world. When it comes to the characters themselves, I don't know.
Well, thankfully, this is a
If you
force.
want to know my takes in detail, you can watch our Chainsaw Man episode that we made a few months ago.
Okay, wait. I just thought about something.
Oh, that's a good question.
Should we should we start off or end our videos by saying like and subscribe? Like we never do that. We probably should.
But with that,
Probably should.
yeah, I think this is sort of Flash, our first Naruto form take. I think it's cool. I think it's cool how when they turn into Chainsaw Man, they physically feel how it is to have the chainsaws rip them up. That is just canon.
Wolverine situation.
Yeah.
He was in My Hero Academia.
This is true.
I like I like how it's just like this dude's pet. Woof woof, man's best friend.
I got that dog in me, but literally.
Pretty much. That's like a line that they'll say in the manga.
Wait, actually?
No.
Oh.
But it is a very dingy thing to say, though.
Like, actually.
I was gonna say, like, okay.
Doesn't this take place, like, I know it doesn't take place modern day, I don't think, at least.
I thought it did.
They eventually become black, so that was pretty cool.
This is true.
Didn't they eat like the legs devil, so known as legs?
No, you're thinking the ears devil.
No. That happened recently.
Yeah.
No, both have happened.
I assumed he just ate somebody's legs. Did he not?
No.
Yeah.
No. In the recent chapter, he's being hunted by him and Asta are fighting, and so Famine gave him a lot of devils to eat, and one of them was the legs devil.
Wasn't she on the moon or something?
No. She used the she used the flag of America as a homing missile.
Didn't he eat like the bomb devil or something, or like the nuke devil, and the U.S. remade the nuke?
This is true.
Which is so base. I've never felt more patriotic in my life. I love when we make things that can destroy the fucking world.
So who's Oppenheimer 2?
Okay, wait, hold up. Okay. I guess but still. So we don't know. The US just made them, like remade them. But still, I think that's also like pretty cool how they can like eat devils and there's like no explanation behind it, but they just like, if they eat a devil, they just like, what's like an example? I guess like Sugar's devil fruit from One Piece, or like they just have them disappeared.
I do think that's a really cool concept. I will say that is really cool.
Mm-hmm. And then I don't really want to spoil the mangas, but they are more cool now. They have a new form and it's pretty dope.
Wait, I have a question. How much do they have to eat it? The reason I'm asking, because didn't Denji like eat like a part of the first devil he fought, which
They
I
have
think was
to
like
like
the
fully
STD?
consume it. They gotta deep throat it.
Okay, I see. Because I was thinking
yeah.
like I didn't know if it was like he takes a bite and now you're gone. Okay, like he has to like consume your entire being.
Yeah. So pretty much, that's it. It's like cool.
Well, I'm happy we're on this one because my next one I didn't have much for, which is Asta and Yuno's forms. I'm not gonna go into their newer ones, which are like arguably their coolest ones, just because I haven't read the manga and I haven't seen much of them. With this, I am gonna go with like their kind of their base forms of their forms, because their forms have forms from what I can tell.
Oh, Spirit Dive in Black Asta?
Yeah, where I really like both of these forms, and I like how they're like direct parallels to each other, like Yuno being like the light and Asta being the dark and stuff like that. I really like those parallels. It's also just really
both
cool.
have one wing.
Yeah, they both also do have one wing, and it's the opposite wing, if I'm not mistaken. So like when they come together, they make one being, which is really cool. Also,
boyfriends.
Yuno, a much better fucking rival than Sasuke. Yuno is what Sasuke wishes
Okay,
he could fucking be.
Yeah, okay, yes.
What you call it?
I like how Yuno and Asta are actually friends.
Yeah.
Like they don't just want to like murder each other. Like it's so they genuinely care about each other.
I love whenever
Like, they're
another one gets a
brothers.
feat, they're like, I'm so fucking happy for you, but I need to get better than you. Whatever, like that. I also love when like everyone looks down upon Asta and Yuno is like, y'all are underestimating him. He's gonna kick all y'all fucking asses. It's so based.
Don't talk down
Anyways.
on my goat.
But with that said, I really like their forums, especially like I think the more we learn about like how Asta's powers actually form and manifest, his like earlier forms become kind of cooler just because of like that innate connection that he doesn't know about, which I won't say because it is like heavy spoiler territory. Yeah, and like the first time he ever transformed was like a hype fucking moment. What were you gonna say, Isiah?
Yeah, he beat up this. Okay, are you talking about the whole the thing when you said how like he's connected and stuff? Are you talking about like how I can't like say it without spoilers happening. Has it already been animated?
A little bit. Like we barely seen it in the anime.
Also, didn't Black Clover just recently end and people aren't happy with the ending?
No, okay, it didn't end yet.
Only because the manga was like rushed to do it.
Ending was leaked.
The ending was leaked. Also, I want to say this. I don't want to hear shit about he's being rushed. He should be rushed. I'm so sorry. He is making I'm so sorry. He's making like a chapter every 3 months. This is fucking insane.
His wife and his daughter ill recently?
Yeah, and then before that, it was him. He was literally dying sick, and then his friend died, and then his family got sick, bro.
Womp, make more chapters.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, dude, do we have that recorded
Whoa.
down? Okay.
I actually
you're rage
didn't know
baiting
about
us.
this.
Okay.
No, every news article I saw about it never would like bring that up. It was just like, there's a new chapter after 4 months. Get excited. And I was like, oh my god. But I didn't know that. That's actually pretty fucked up. That's pretty fucked up.
Actually, he took a trip with his family, and then he's like, "Okay, sweet, I'm going back home, right?" Nope, you have to write the manuscript. You have to stay in this hotel and actually write it.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up. But
Al supports all of this, by the way. They said womp womp.
Yeah, no, they said womp womp.
I did
so
it.
guess
I did say womp womp. I thought it would be funny, but that's pretty fucked up. That's a really big womp womp if I do say so myself.
Okay, but is there more you want to say on it?
Not entirely. Super excited for the new Black Clover season. We actually got a trailer. It's happening, guys. I didn't think it was gonna happen. I thought we were in the dark ages for way too long. But yeah, watch Black Clover. Really good series. Would highly recommend.
I think we do one more for all like fast with it.
I'm gonna be
could be
honest. My
pretty-
next one was like Mega Delphox. I'm gonna be honest. This is my favorite Pokemon. I'm happy it's getting a Mega form. I'm happy it got a Mega form. I never expected it to be in it. I'm gonna be honest. It's really fucking cool. I just hate how it's locked behind. You have to be online battling for it.
If you all want to see the episode we did on Pokemon, please don't watch the
True.
one we made. It's like the worst episode that we.
It
Wait,
wasn't that good.
no. Shouldn't we say to watch it then?
We respect our viewers here. If you made it this far, we respect you enough. Don't watch that one.
You know what? Only if you made it this far in the video. If you haven't made it this far in the video,
if you made it this
watch
far,
it, please.
Actually, no, fuck it. If you made it this far, what is your favorite transformation? Tell us in the comments.
By the way, if you all made it to this point in the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and smash that notification bell.
Hold on, wait. I can bring up the stats. Hold on. What's
No,
our
please don't.
No,
Please don't.
no.
It's gonna make me depressed.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Okay, no.
No,
Anyway,
we did the bit. We
No,
did
no,
the
no,
bit.
no.
Hold on.
La la
Flash your
la.
next.
Numbers
Flash
can't hurt
your
me.
next.
Numbers can't hurt me.
Flash
La
your
la la. Yeah,
next.
No, no,
flash your
Flash your
That's
next.
how.
Flash,
Go on.
flash your fucking
Continue.
next.
Flash,
Shut-
do it,
shut
do
the-
it,
Only-
Flash your next. Flash.
Only 10%
Flash.
of our audience is
Flash.
subscribed, so you need to hit that subscribe button. That's all I was gonna say. That stupid thing. Y'all are fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you know what a show is that I like?
Let me think. You like One Piece. You're mad on Naruto. You really like Dandadan.
I'm just gonna fuck.
Oh, actually, Flash has
I
gotta
should've
put
fuck-
Turbo Granny in.
I
Flash has
should
put
have
Turbo
fucking
Granny in.
guessed he was gonna make Turbo Granny. I should have fucking seen that.
This isn't Flash if they don't pick Turbo Granny.
Yeah, no, this ain't Flash.
I feel like he's contemplating right now.
I'm not I'm trying to
You
do
should-
something, but it's not loading.
Sure.
Because I.
Oh my fucking Christ! Just tell us what it is. I get it too, asshole.
That's my
Oh,
reaction when
okay.
I die.
So,
Isn't it? I wish I clicked more Mega Man.
Yeah, sure, okay, but I'm winning, dude.
okay. So, Kyle said the right answer about the anime that I like. It was Dandadan. And, I wish I would have answered more. Y'all should have stalled more. Please stall
Why?
more. I'm trying to pull up the
No.
pictures.
No,
We can't really stall, man.
we can't.
Okay,
we
so
can't
guys,
stall.
what is your view on the political state of the world?
Oh my fucking.
Word.
Don't
You
worry.
would have jumped on it immediately.
If you
Anyway.
had to push a button
Oh my.
to kill Superman,
So.
Oh,
No. Oh my
God.
fucking Christ. Anyway, Flash, just say it. Just say it. Talk about
Give
it.
me a minute.
bro, we
No,
don't
you're
we
not-
know
Okay,
who the
well, I'm gonna
fuck
talk
Turbo
about
Granny is.
Bro. Okay, no, first of all, Turbo Granny doesn't even have any transformations, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. We know about Ogrune's
Talk about-
Turbo Granny
Yeah.
transformation.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna mention Momo's evil eye form, you dum-dum.
Okay, no, shut up. You know nothing about Dandadan. She does not have any transformations.
Is
This
it gonna be
is-
fucking Gigi's evil eye form?
Isn't he
Did you know that
suicidal?
more than one person with an evil eye? No.
That was the whole. I thought that
None
was
of
the
you
whole,
know what you're. No.
I thought that was the whole
Yeah,
bit. I thought when he
no,
transformed, he
no,
became
no.
suicidal.
My favorite
No,
form, my
okay,
favorite
no,
form is
no.
totally the Mecha Buddha from that one episode.
Isn't he just like hot and cold? Just
I could have. Wait, I'm so confused.
splash him with
I
hot
thought
water.
I could have sworn
transform?
this was a
Cold
thing.
water. He transformed.
Okay, no, Okarune.
I didn't say oops. I said the fucking. I said Gigi. Fuck.
I'm not talking to you. And yes, when he gets, well, he used to whenever he gets splashed. Now he doesn't. He like
Wait.
he and Evil Eye are they're like buddies now.
That's so funny. It's like what is it, that one mermaid show wherever they would get a little bit of water, they would turn into
God.
mermaid. I was gonna
I
say, which
found the
form is it?
pictures.
Can you just tell us? We're at the edge of our seats right
Yes.
These 3 goons are the
There's
coolest goons
3
to
of
ever
them?
exist.
Oh my fucking Christ! That's right. There's the fucking
There's
Flash.
there's
Yeah,
more
Flash,
than
pick one.
3.
Pick
There's
one.
literally way more than
No,
3.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Pick
more so
one.
meant you chose 3. I thought you were gonna choose out of like them. I didn't know you were gonna send all
That's
3
right.
of
There's
them.
That's right. There's the woman too.
Okay, do not disrespect her like that, okay?
Fine. There's the simp for Okarun. You happy?
Which one?
Better. Thank you. This is true.
The-
They're all
oh my
simping for
fucking Christ.
Okarun.
Oh my
He has like a
fucking
whole
Christ. The
harem. It's so
second-
funny.
The second.
Also,
bitch
okay, wait.
who's simping for
Weirdly,
Okarun.
so does Momo. It's weird. They both kind of have harems.
Yeah, there's like a really weird like love pentagon that happened there. But anyways,
It's Pete.
it is peak.
Okay, all of these goons are cool. Evil is funny and he's naked. He also does soccer.
He's also
I think Super Speed is really cool. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Okay,
Not
no,
even
okay.
close.
Why do you think that?
Didn't his spirit like kill himself and like whenever he transforms he becomes I haven't watched season 2 by the way. I'm gonna be real.
No, no.
Wait,
Okay.
is it the okay?
His spirit did not kill himself. His spirit was a child who was sacrificed. It's a whole thing. You
Al,
would
I'm
know
just
if you
trying to-
watched the
Wait,
show.
No, I'm just trying
we're
to-
moving on because of timing.
I'm just trying to
Just
piss
say
Flash
your shit.
off. Why? Yeah, you haven't seen season
No,
2,
it's been
Al?
no, I genuinely
We're
haven't.
pitching up.
I've been meaning to. I just haven't yet. I went into like a bit of like anime fatigue, and then stopped watching for a bit,
Anyway,
and then I
enough.
got back into it, and I just haven't gotten around to watching it.
Are those your 3? Because we have to make it snappy. Okay, moving the fuck on. Dad, you're next.
Okay. I like Magi, a pretty cool anime from the 2000s. I sort of have to explain the lore a little bit to make this make sense, but I'm gonna make it snappy. So pretty much, in the Magi world, there are many different spots called dungeon. In these dungeon, you can find a genie. They're called Djinn, and with these genie, you can basically you're bonded with them once you find them, and if they approve of you, that's sort of like the 2 prerequisites there. If you find a Djinn, you're a candidate to become king of the world.
Real as
And
fuck.
so pretty much the entire series is just a bunch of characters running around trying to be like king and like enforce how they believe onto the world. In the beginning, it sort of makes you feel like it's gonna be like an exploration anime where like you're gonna be up to like random stuff and they're gonna help some civilians on the way. But then like each arc from that point is like Game of Thrones basically. But still, and then one of the countries in this world is called the Ko Empire, Kou, the Ko Empire. Pretty much there's like a bunch of different countries in the world. There's like Israel, the Roman Empire, and like China.
So which
this
is the
Ko
bad
Empire
guy?
is like China. Everyone.
Real.
But still, pretty much, yeah, like in this world, the Ko Empire is like China, and this dude, Wen Ren, is gonna be my dude with all 3 temporary forms that they have. So with the genies, the Djinn, as I said, you can have
Oh, you can
something
have
called
multiple?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So pretty much in this world, you can explore and take on different dungeons, but if you take on more than one, it's possible to earn more than 1 genie. The top person that has the most is this dude called Sinbad, and they have like 7. This dude just has 3. I say just like they don't have the second most. But pretty much, and then when you take on a Djinn, they each have different like basic core elements that they draw from. So think like fire, lava, one of them's like earth, plant life, that sort of stuff. And they each have like different personalities. It's really cool. But getting down to like the nitty gritty here, this dude has 3 different Djinns, the second most in the series. With each Djinn as well, you can like take on a form that they have called a Djinn equip. And pretty much it's like you take on Jin's concept as a form. So they have like 3 different forms, and how they met them, I think is really cool. So like so the 3 different powers that they have will be gravity, lava, and healing. Because they just went to like random ass dungeons and just like picked up like what they could. They use gravity to like make fissures in the earth, summon lava to have the lava form they have powered up, and when they're getting hurt by the lava, they heal themselves. And so basically you can picture this dude like rapid fire as they switch between forms. And I don't know, they're just cool. They like history. They're like a familial dude. They're sort of like the one dude from this empire that isn't like batshit crazy. They're just sort of like it's like if I don't know, the Century Superman, if they were just like a chill dude. Well, I guess more chill than they are. If they're just like a dude, but they still just want to like help and do stuff around. That's pretty much it. I just want to, I like Magi. I think it's one of the best power systems in anime, and I did want to mention like a form from it. anime that like sort of signifies that. I think how they mix in shit with the different like Jin equips will be more than like 90% of anime that I see. And this dude uses them on screen like 2 episodes, maybe 3.
How many episodes is it?
Machi overall 2 seasons, 25 episodes each, so like 50 overall.
Okay, is it complete?
I think where the anime is ended at is like complete enough.
Okay, I might give it a watch. You actually did sell it to me. It sounds really cool.
Yeah. I think it's very cool. It does like it goes past the normal anime tropes that are like Japan with occasionally Europe, and it has like like one of the main characters is from like Africa basically. It has like a very Middle
I
Eastern
think it's
aesthetic.
Isn't
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Isn't Magi like isn't that the one with Aladdin or something?
Yeah. The 2 main characters are like Aladdin and Alibaba.
Oh, aren't they like Middle Eastern?
Yeah, they
Oh,
Dude.
that's very
not
rare.
normal anime. Yeah. Pretty much. So that's my final pick if we're keeping it speedy. Yoka, what's up?
Okay.
I knew
Do you-
to go that world.
Do you guys like Mexicans?
Yeah.
I mean, I like you, well, I guess.
Can't relate. I fucking hate them. But with that
I'm
said,
mad.
The Book of Life
Okay.
is a very good movie, as I am putting my 2 god goats up here. As
Okay, but
Mhm.
how?
Yeah.
If you look at all the things we posted before, this does not fit in like at all.
I think it's fun.
They have forms. They can
They're
transform
not-
into different creatures, different beings. They can even transform into like human-like entities.
I think if you can shape
You know,
it,
But
that
if you-
counts.
Isaiah, you can't.
All of these are look, no. It would have been different if like other people would have put like transformations that didn't give you a power up. But all these transformations, what do?
So I'm sorry.
Give you a power
I'm being discriminated against because I want to be different. You hate people that are
No, you-
different.